And now Kevin Harvick joins the RaceHub show. Always great to see you, Kevin. And you're making your 15th postseason appearance. You got a lot of wins at the first round racetracks. What's the expectation level for you and your team in round one?
Well, you have to be in it to win it. So, I think our guys have done a great job of navigating through the year. Obviously, we would love to have won all the races and won as many races as we have in the past, but those just wasn't in the cards this year. So they've done a good job of working through everything that we've worked through this year. Our cars have run well the last month and a half or so. We've had a little bad luck over the last 2 weeks with some accidents, but I think as you look at the speed, that's been there. We just have to get the balance right at a little closer at the start of these races, and we'll see what happens.
So, yeah, Kevin, you said it probably wasn't as pretty as you wanted to see the regular season, but you're in it, so that's good. So going into it right now, you think about what it's been like. What have you and Rodney been talking about to try to see about strategy or plan to get from playoff to playoff to playoff to the end?
Yeah, I think for us, we keep it pretty simple. I think as we've gone through the years, the expectation is to show up every week and at a high level with everybody prepared as best that they can be to do the little things right. And I think that's really what got us through the year. Was doing the little thing right, all the little things right throughout the year to collect as many points as we could while we struggled with our race cars. So, I think for us going into the playoffs, it's really the preparation and all the things that we do in the past will be exactly the same. That it's never going to go as planned. There's just going to be too many things that go on in the playoffs. There's going to be, scenarios and situations and things that you can't plan for. So try to control the things that you can control and be as prepared as possible and see where it all goes from there.
Kevin, you have 6 top 5 finishes and 16 top 10s this year. I can find a lot of teams in that garage area that would love to have that season. Probably even a couple of your teammates would love to have that season. But you're used to winning. 9 wins last year. You talked about balance, and we realize when you're off in the Cup Series, it's just little bitty things. There's no one big thing. Has it been more maybe with the low downforce package, the high downforce package, or the same symptoms with both package?
Yeah, it's really been the same symptoms. I think as you look at it, I think a lot of it just really boils down to balance itself, and being a little bit too far off, and then you spend half the race trying to get the balance right and then catch back up. And really that's what we fought at Michigan. By the end of the race, we probably had one of the fastest cars and got tore up there at the end. But we got behind because we were off on the balance of the race car. But when you look at the speed, you look back at Michigan and Loudon and Daytona and, so many of these places that we've gone over the last, 4 to 6 weeks, the speed part has been fine. So we just, have to hone in on that and try to get that as close as possible. And then we'll race them to death from there.
Kevin, you mentioned balance. What are some of the things you like to do outside the race car, outside the racetrack during the stressful 10 weeks of the playoffs to kind of be a departure from racing?
Yeah, right. You guys know better than that. We race. That's what we do. As much as racing can be frustrating, and it's also our life. I mean, NASCAR has given us, along with those 2 guys standing right next to you, has given us a life that I don't think any of us could have expected. And being a family sport, I get to share that with my family, but I also get to share that with Kaitlyn, and so we race. We go from go-kart track to go-kart track and shop to shop and figure out how we can race more. So, we have fun with it, and I think that it has been very refreshing to see a lot of those young kids and dads and moms and all the people that come to those go-kart tracks. Makes you remember why you race, and heck, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love going to the racetrack.
Well, we can't wait to watch you race the next 10 weeks. Hey, thanks for your time. Best of luck to you, of course, in the postseason.
All right, guys. Have a great afternoon.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.